Thinking of sending you to South Africa to study. I mean, you'll love it there. You can visit your grandmother on the holidays. You got the beach there. It's wonderful. What do you think?
The beauty in the challenge of making a film like What Happened to Maria is a film that takes place in different countries, and in those different countries there's different time periods that's happening, so everything is taking course of a period of time. Is how do you bring that visually, and how do you convince the audience that this thing has taken space over a long time?
The crime of passion. I don't see any blood on the walls. What?
For me, the most interesting challenge was how do we separate Vancouver from South Africa, you know? So we had to look for places that looked similar to South Africa, where the architecture was almost similar, and trying to use those, but still that was challenging. So what ended up being our solution was we had to go to South Africa. So we had to go to Cape Town
International Airport on behalf of the captain.
The thing is just with production design is how do you create those two different dynamics. The film takes course over a long period of time, so it's like it goes from winter to summer to winter again, and it was just about how do you highlight those things and how do you show off those aspects of the film, and we do justice, you know, for people watching it. When we were filming it, man, we didn't make it easy for ourselves because the film had to rely on a lot of locations. Each character has a house, so we had to find different houses for each character, and these houses needed to be distinguished throughout the series, right? Because you have a house where it's just the guys living in the house, and then the guys finish school and they become older, so we needed a different house for when they became older. And then you had Maria's house, and then Maria and her parents' house, and then you have Maria in school, so it's like her dormitory. So we had to figure out how to do all this, you know, and working with the level of budgets that we did, I think it's even a miracle that we have a film, because as a challenge it was interesting for me, really just looking at the script like, how do we do it? I approached one of the funding bodies in BC, and I was like, I needed $200,000 to have this film done, and their response back to me was, you will need more money to get this film done. So we ended up just being like, how can we do this? How do I manage to do this with the amount of money that I have? And that's how the film came to be. It was literally just solving a problem. It's like, okay, I need this location, we're gonna go look for that location. We found that location. I think we ended up filming, you know, we have a real cafe where they have the first date,